Good morning, Porter Library Outreach Department.
Hello, I am one of your homebound patrons, and I was wondering if you could bring me a few romance novels.
Sure, is there anything in particular you would like?
Something with a good storyline, but nothing too spicy.
Nothing too spicy?
Well, maybe a little spice.
Okay, how about if we bring you some books by Nora Roberts, Debbie McComber, and Sandra Brown?
That would be delightful.
Great, we'll see you then.
Hello and welcome to WHBS TV, and welcome back to Off the Shelf. This is our second segment. Today I'm joined by Chris Netzel, Porter Library's Outreach Facilitator. Chris, great to have you.
Hi, Alex.
Now, earlier this year, you were named the winner of the John Phillip Outreach Award. Tell us, what is that award exactly?
This is an award that is given out once a year by the Ohio Library Council. It's a pretty prestigious award in the library world, so it was pretty exciting to have to be rewarded it. You know, it's based on your work, the services that we provide, the programming that we do. So a lot goes into the award. So it was pretty exciting.
Okay, well, congratulations to win that. That's exciting. What exactly is outreach anyway?
Well, outreach is any service that takes place outside of the library, outside the physical building of the library. In the outreach department at the Westake Library, we visit 18 facilities, which includes assisted living, independent living, and nursing homes, as well as 30 homebound patrons.
And one example is the bifocal kit, which essentially is a program in a bag. When we go out and present programs at our facilities, we present all different types of topics, such as traveling to different destinations, big band music, actresses and actors of the 1940s. And the Westlake Library has a lot of great resources available to help us with our program planning. One of the resources we use are these bifocal kits, which are essentially a program in a bag. And what is included in these are slides. Slides are a great medium for us to use because we can keep the picture up there and people can talk about it. We can, forward it. We can go forward. We can go backwards. So it's really a great resource. We also have these songbooks, which we can pass out to the audience, and they can use it to read along and sing songs with us. We also have different hands-on type of things, such as, do you remember a slinky? What was that tune that Slinky had? A slinky, a slinky. So people remember all the different things about the slinky. Or perhaps, what were the fashions like in the 1950s? What kind of dresses did the ladies wear? What kind of hats did they wear? What were the shoes like? And this will have the different catalogs, so we can pass these around and people can remember what the different fashions were. Or we might ask, who were some of the famous ball players in the 1950s? And we have, it comes with some of these old baseball cards. So, they might remember, hey, I remember Larry Doby, and we'll pass it around. The guys especially like the baseball player cards. Do you remember the 45s? Remember, and what about Elvis Presley? Nothing But a Hound Dog and Don't Be Cruel. So we could pass this around and show them, and they can talk about remembering the old records. It also comes with a DVD that we can play to show them other memories of the 50s. So this is just one of the resources that we use. We're also developing our own type of kits as we come up with new ideas. Good afternoon, Porter Library Outreach Department.
Yes, this is Mrs. Scarlett. I just finished reading the new Anne Rule book. Do you have anything else?
It sounds like you're a fan of true crime. I've got several good suggestions. You could try Truman Capote's In Cold Blood, To Kill the Irishman by Rick Porello, and Devil in the White City by Eric Larson.
Yes, that sounds sneaky. Thank you.
How do you go about deciding what books to deliver to these patrons that are outside the library?
The books it's kind of like an art form. You just can't go to the shelf and just, pull whatever off the
Right.
shelf. You really need to know an individual. You have to know what their likes are and what their dislikes are. And you do that by talking to them. What we call in the library world, reader's advisory. But, you ask them, well, what do you like to read? Is there specific authors that you like? Just really get to know them.
Right.
You might have somebody who likes to read mysteries, but they don't want those hardcore mysteries. They want, fluffy, cozy mysteries. Or
Right.
you might have somebody who just wants courtroom drama. They like that thrill of the courtroom. So we'll pick something like that for them. They might like a book set in the South. So we'll, pick something that's set in the South, or maybe they like far-off adventures, so we'll choose something, some exotic location for them. So it's just, a matter of knowing what they like to read.
Very personalized then. That's good.
Absolutely.
Good afternoon, Porter Library Outreach Department.
Good afternoon. I believe I'm in the mood for a jolly good mystery. Might you be able to procure suitable recommendations?
Well, we have several types of mysteries. We have everything from cozies to hard-boiled. How about I bring you a variety, like Mary Higgins Clark, Janet Ivanovich, and James Patterson.
Good show, good show.
Goodbye.
So tell me more about the kind of programs you do on your visits.
Well, the types of programs that we do, they're reminiscing type of programs, or sometimes we'll do armchair travel type of programs.
Okay.
The main focus is try to get them involved in conversation, bring out memories of their past, and that's really what it's all about. Just getting them to think about things that they might not have thought about in 20 years. And it's really
Right.
exciting to hear some of their firsthand accounts from the past.
And so it sounds like outreach is more than just delivering books then.
It truly is. I mean, we really get to know the individuals. Sometimes we have done programs on like old TV commercials, or what was it like to go on vacation before, now everybody goes on vacation, they've got a DVD player and their video games. What was it like to travel cross country in the car without it, or air conditioning in the car, with 3 kids in the back.
Different
So,
experience.
absolutely.
Now, how is the library able to make all these visits to off-location sites?
The library, you've probably seen some of the library vehicles in the community. We have 2 vans
Okay.
that we make our deliveries with, and those were donated by the Friends of the Library.
Okay.
Good afternoon, Porter Library Outreach Department.
Yes. Hi, I'm interested in cooking healthy meals. Do you have any of the latest cookbooks on healthy cooking?
Well, we certainly can help you with your request. We'll bring you several to choose from on your next delivery.
Oh, that is wonderful. I cannot wait to try some of these new recipes. If my husband won't like it, my dog certainly will.
Now, earlier you mentioned the homebound service. What is that, and who exactly does it serve?
Well, it serves the Westlake community, and anybody who is in their home who is not able to get out safely. It could be temporary, or it could be permanently. We have some people who do it seasonally because the weather is bad.
Right.
So they don't want to go out when it's icy. So we certainly will, service them. We might have someone who had a surgery. It could be a younger individual who had surgery and is not able to get out. So we'll service them too.
Okay.
So anybody in their home who cannot get out, and all they need to do is contact our office. We have a direct number, which is 250-5448, and they can call us up, and we would be very happy to get them on our service.
Okay, and now it doesn't have to be Westlake resident exclusive, correct? It's all areas?
No, unfortunately, it is Westlake,
Okay.
exclusive to Westlake residents.
When someone calls for homebound service, we ask some questions to determine what they like. Each individual selection is based on their specific reading tastes, and our staff has a great knowledge about all the different authors from all the different genres. We also provide every type of media available in the library, from large print to regular print, which includes fiction and nonfiction, DVDs, books on CD, and music CDs. We even have patrons who call us with specific title requests, and we will place them on hold and deliver them on their next delivery. Good afternoon, Porter Library Outreach Department.
Hi, I remember going to see Bob Feller when he played for the Indians. In fact, I remember all the greats. Do you have any books on baseball or any biographies on these guys?
We sure do. Would you mind if they didn't play for the Indians?
I love the Cubs as well.
Okay, I'll get you one, and I'll get one on Joe DiMaggio too.
How do you get it all done?
Well, I'm not the only individual in outreach. I do have a coworker, Jeannie Ivancic, and we're a great team, and we work together to get it all done.
Okay.
We also, because we have 30 homebound patrons, and we're visiting 18 facilities, it would be difficult for two people to visit that many in 1 month. So we have a great group of volunteers who help us deliver the material to our homebound patrons.
Okay. Now, it sounds like a fascinating job, but what is it you like most about doing your job?
The thing I like most about my job is just the rewarding experience that I get. People who don't get out much, and you bring material to them, they just get so excited about that. But I think the thing that I really enjoy the most is doing the programs, because when someone says, wow, I really haven't thought about that in such a long, long time, and it felt great to think about those memories, it just, you've struck a chord with them, and, that feeling is just great. But also, when they talk about the past, they kind of put you right there in the center, and you really learn a lot about the way it used to be in Cleveland, or the way it used to be in the 30s, 40s, 50s. So it really is a cool.
Well, it's great. I mean, you get to learn about the past, and they get to relive some great memories. So it sounds like a great program. We want to thank you so much for coming in today, Chris.
Thank you.
Pleasure to have you.
Thank you.
This has been Off the Shelf, Segment 2. Please stay tuned for further episodes.